Hello and welcome to your mixed level session. Today I've decided to use a small Pilates ball, and if you don't have one at home, don't worry, you can use a small cushion or something similar. You can get creative, and a TheraBand. If you don't have a band, don't worry, you can always use a scarf, a towel, a belt, anything similar to that. And let's get you moving, always listening to your body and sticking with the option that feels good for you. Let's get you centered, find your beautiful posture, and taking your right arm up and over into your side reach. Inhale, coming back. Left arm up and over. Inhale, come back. Let's go for 2. Inhale, back, breathe out for side bend. Inhale, center, and holding here gently past 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Reach up and over, and past 5, and 4, 3, and 2. Breathe 1. Come back. Let's see what our back's doing. Rolling your body down. Take a strong breath at the bottom. Exhale as you slowly roll in up. Stack your vertebra. And again, breathe out, tuck in to roll down. Deep breath in at the bottom. And let's slowly bring it up for one more. Tuck and roll, staying here. Warming your legs up, bending knees, stretch it out. Inhale, 2, and stretch, and 3, and stretch, breathe, 4, and stretch, breathe, 5, and 6, breathe, 7, one more deep breath, 8, roll your spine up, and I want you to keep your chin down, shoulders down, big circles around, 5, and 4, and 3, loop for 2, breathe for 1, other way, let's go 5, breathe out 4, exhale 3, breathe out 2, let's finish with our hands in front of you, open your collarbones, and let's glide this right hand behind you. Inhale, draw to center, other way, breathe out to reach. Inhale, coming back. Other way, exhale, placing your shoulder blades correctly, making sure those hips stay forward, rotate. Inhale, back, one more each way and glide. Inhale, coming back, breathe out as you glide. And we come back, relaxing your arms, take a step out, toes, knees, turn out, hands on hips, and open up these inner thighs. Let's get those knees nice and warm. Breathe out 2 and swap. Let's go 3 and swap. Breathe for 4 and swap. 2 more. Breathe 5 and swap. 1 more and hold it here for past 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Up and over. Pulse and 2 and 3. Breathe 4. And 5, turn your toes and knees to face forward. Soften your knees as you roll your body down. Back into legs bending and stretching. And up, and 2, and up. Breathe 3, and stretch, and 4, and stretch. Breathe 5, and take a breath as we hold that stretch out for 3, and 2, breathe 1, walk your feet or shuffle your feet back to center and roll your spine up. Good. Let's check out your stability. So grabbing hold of your cushion or ball, and I want you to place it between your knees. Feet are going to be hip distance. I want you to hold your band or rope or belt, whatever you are using, and give me a gentle pull outward so you get the shoulders to activate. Remember, never tensing up. Neck is on holiday. Align your body. And from here, we're going to glide those arms forward. We're going to rise up onto your toes. Give that ball and cushion a squeeze. Find your balance. Inhale as you lower down. Now make sure your knees are staying straight. I want you to connect your rib cage and belly button. Inhale, let's lower. 3, breathe out as you connect and lift. And Inhale, lower. 4. Breathe out to lift up nice and strong. Inhale, legs lower. 5. Breathe out to lift. Inhale, come down. 6. Exhale, walking into that ankle stability, that strength. 8. Breathe out, lift. Inhale, lower. 9. Exhale to lift. And if you want the challenge, stay up with me and hold it here. From there, we bend those elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades together. If it's getting too much to balance, lower your heels. 2. Inhale, breathe out for 3. And stretch, squeeze those upper backs. 4, watch your chin doesn't tuck. And 5. Inhale, breathe. 6. And stretch, exhale. 7. And stretch, exhale. 8. And stretch, exhale. 9. And one more, breathe out. 10. Stretch and lower the heels. Whoa! Soften your knees slightly, hips don't move, and rotate the body. Inhale, center. Other way, breathing out. Inhale, come back. 2. Exhale, rotate. Inhaling back. Breathe out, rotate. Inhale, come back and holding here. Give that ball and cushion a squeeze. Shoulders stay down past 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Breathe. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Drawing it back. Other way. Let's pause for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Breathe. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. As you come back, hips don't move. Sway these arms over and across. Getting those arms, upper arms, triggering those oblique muscles. Connecting. 3 and swap. Exhale. 4 and swap. Breathe out. 5 and swap. Breathe out. 6 and swap. Exhale. 7 and swap. Breathe out for 8 and swap. Exhale for 9 and one more. Breathe out. 10 and swap and relax. Amazing. Drop your ball and band onto the back of your mat. Roll your spine down, hands to floor. Walk it forward, find that downward dog, lengthening from your head to your tailbone. Walking it out and swap. Breathe. 2 and we swap. Breathe for 3 and swap. One more. Breathe. 4 and swap. Give it a good stretch and hold. 3. Hold. 2 and 1. As you lower down, slide your hands on the shoulders, soften through the elbows. And we always want to gauge, feel, what is the back doing? Inhale, very gently moving into a release. 2, making sure you are never collapsing in your neck or into your lower spine. And slowly releasing out. 3, breathing out to curl. And inhaling, release. 1 more, breathe out to curl. And releasing out, lengthen neck and back. Let's open up the sideline of the back. Inhale, center. Other way, sideline. Inhale, come back. You want to make sure you are getting that lower side area of the back to stretch. Breathing out. Inhale, center. Let's stretch and hold. 3, 2, 1. Drawing it back and other way. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Come back. Bring toes together. Open your knees. Reach your fingertips forward and stretch it out for 3 deep breaths. Holding for 2, stretching shoulders and back. And 1. Brilliant. Walk your hands to one side. Feel that isolation down the side of the arm, side of the ribs for 3. Breathe 2. And 1. Walk your hands over other side and stretch 3. Breathing 2. And 1. Brilliant. Come back to center and peel your spine up 1 vertebra at a time. And grab hold of your cushion and ball. Place it behind your front leg with a flex foot. Hands are under shoulders. We're going to have our knees together underneath hips. For the gentle option on both hands staying on the ground. If you feel you can challenge yourself, reach your opposite hand forward. And let's squeeze that cushion and ball to lift. Please be straight. I don't want your back arching. If it goes there, you can hurt the lower back. So keep that knee either below or in line, but not going higher that you pinch into that lower back. Keep that tilt up your bone to belly. We're going to lower the knee down. If you're working with the hand, bring the hand down. Squeeze that ball, that cushion as we lift. Find your center. Inhale, release it down. Breathe out. So you want to make sure that body weight is in the middle. We're not forward over the wrists. We're not back into your hips. We're not sinking or tilting side to side. And lift. Inhale as you lower, you relax. As you lift, you squeeze in the bum, squeeze in the belly. 5 more, lower. Exhale, watching your neck and shoulder placement. Breathe 4. And let's lift. Inhale, lower 3. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower 2. Exhale to lift. Last time for 1. Now find your placement. Just that leg, release. And squeeze that ball. 2. And squeeze. And 3. Nothing else to move. And 4. And squeeze. And 5. Breathe out. And 6. And squeeze. And 7. And squeeze. And 8. And squeeze. And 9. If your body's reached its maximum, relax. If you want a power option, squeeze that ball and cushion. Little pulse. 2. And 3. Remember, back is still. And 5. And 6. And 7. Breathe for 8. And 9. 1 more. Breathe. 10. And swap. Hello, full body. Love those exercises. Swapping to the other side. Remember, gentle option, both hands down. If you want the challenge, opposite hand comes up and find your placement. We lower down as you relax. Squeeze, activate and lift. Inhale, lower, relaxing down. And squeeze. Inhale, 3. Squeezing up, good. Inhale, 4. And 2, squeeze. Making sure you are not over your wrist or back into your hips. You want to watch that you are not tilting or sinking into your hip line. We are on 8. Breathe out, lift. Inhale, lower 9. Keep checking your chin, neck, and shoulders. 1 more, 10. And from here, squeeze that ball in and back. And 2, watch your knee doesn't drop. 3, everything else still. And 4, release. And 5, release. And 6, inhale. Exhale, 7, release. And 8, and 9. Squeeze that ball on 10. If you join me for power, let's pulse. 10, and 9, and 8. Breathe. 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3. And 2 more, and 1 more, and relax. So lovely. Open your feet and knees. Have that ball and cushion in front. Keep your bum in the air and glide this ball forward for your upper back stretch. Neck stays in line. Take a deep breath as we curl into your body. Inhale, let's lengthen it out to stretch. Again, curl into your body. And let's stretch it out. 2 more, we curl. Inhale to stretch. And let's curl. Breathe out to stretch and hold it there for 3 and 2 and 1. Take your front hand, place it behind you. Take your cushion and ball and glide it across and gently hold for 3 breaths. Holding 2 and 1. Swap. Hand behind you, other hand across and stretch. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. And from here, I want you to please get comfy on your backs. I want that ball and cushion between your knees. Please grab hold of that band or belt and find that beautiful form, neutral spine. Feet, knees, and hips are in line. And I want you to glide your arms above your head without letting your shoulders tense. So take this moment to connect shoulder blades to the ground. Your ribs are staying tight. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, we're going to glide your band to your thighs. I want you to imprint your spine. And for now, there's no squeezing of the bum or the ball. The thighs are relaxed. Inhale, let's release it back. I just want to work on that lower back mobility together with getting our shoulders and lats involved. Inhale, tilting back to neutral. Breathe out. As we do this, we're going to feel your belly zip to your spine. Inhale, let's tilt to neutral. On the next 3, make sure those transverse muscles are really tight and connected, these lower muscles here. Inhale, release. 2, check in those shoulders are not tensing forward. And inhale, release. 1, breathe out, imprint, pull. And release it back, keeping your arms where they are. Take a deep breath now, squeeze your ball, imprint, lifting your hips up, stopping the second you feel strain in that lower back. Looking at your hips and looking at your hands and shoulders, alignment is priority. Take your time, we curl through the middle back, the lower back, and find your neutral. Let's go again. We imprinting, squeezing as you lift, feel the power in your hamstrings, your bum, your belly. If it's too much working with your arms above your head, you can have them forward or even have your hands down, up to you. As long as that form is staying strict and correct, I'm happy. 3, we imprinting, squeezing up. And with every session that goes by, you just feel how much power this is getting, how much stronger and mobile. Imprinting, squeezing, you want to feel your inner thighs, your hamstrings, your bum, your core. And let's slowly curl it down. Let's do 2 more. Imprint, press through the middle of your feet. No rolling out, no rolling in. And let's melt through that body for 1 deep breath. Imprinting to squeeze and stay at the top. Glide your hands forward. Inhale, lift. Breathe forward and lift. And 3, don't let go of that bum and that thigh action. 4. And back, tummy tight. 5, and back, breathe. 6, and back, breathe. 7, back, and 8, and 9. 1 more, breathe. 10, finish with your arms back in line with your chest. Squeeze that ball. 10, release, squeeze. 9, if anyone's lower back is starting to strain, lower the pelvis, release. And squeeze, release, and squeeze. And 3 more, breathe out, squeeze. And 2 more, exhale, squeeze. And 1 more. If you can join me for a power set, give me a squeeze of that bum up and down. Let's go. 10, if you've reached your maximum, relax. Take a recovery. And 4, squeezing. 5, small moves. And 6, breathe out. 7, breathe for 8, exhale. 9, and 1 more. 10, curl through your spine. Yes. Bring your knees into the body. Relax in that lower spine. And from here, gently tilt to neutral. Pull your knees into chest, relax your back. Inhale to neutral spine. And breathe out to pull. And I'm hoping those of you who do struggle with lower back tension or pain, that you remember this specific set as one of your body medicine exercises. Even lying in bed, we just want to bring that blood flow over the back muscles. And let's do one more forward. Exhale and hold it in for 3 deep breaths. And 2 deep breaths. And 1. Keeping that ball between your knees. Lower your feet down. Arms are strictly in line with your chest. And from here, you're going to squeeze that ball, knees lower towards me. You follow your band to the opposite side. Use your obliques and core as you come back. Other way, breathe out to lower. Inhale. And squeezing, coming back for 2. Let's lower down, deep breath. And let's slowly draw it back. Other way, breathe out to lower. Inhale. And slowly back for 1 more. Squeeze as you lower and stay in this position for 3 and 2. Breathe 1 as you come back and other way. Let's lower and hold 3 and 2. Breathe 1 and we come back and relax. Good work. Place that ball and band aside. Stretch your one leg along the floor. Wrap your hands over that back knee. Find your neutral. And I want you to imprint as you pull the knee into body. Make sure your core is tight. Inhale, gently release it forward. Let's go again as you imprint, pull. Inhale, release, 2 more. Exhale, imprint, pull. Inhale, release, and 1 more. Let's pull, and as you move, circle this knee around, gently moving 4 and 3 and 2, get, and 1 other way, 4 and 3, just oiling that hip joint, 2, breathe for 1, lengthen this leg along, wrap your hands over knee and imprint as you pull the knee into chest. Inhale, release. Breathe out, imprint, pull. Inhale, release. 3. Exhale, pull. Inhale, release. 1 more. And pull, circling around. 4. And 3. Breathe. 2. And 1 other way. Let's go. 4. Breathe in. 3. Exhale. 2. And 1, let's get ready to zone those hamstrings and glutes. Taking your ball or cushion, place it in front or behind that front leg. I want you to flex this foot so you get that nice strong line. Other foot directly underneath you. Palms staying up. Glue your shoulder blades into the ground. And we're going to imprint. Press, squeezing into that ball as we lift up. Look at your hips and make sure you have not tilted. Slowly curling through the spine, releasing in neutral. Let's go again. We imprinting, squeezing into that ball and cushion. Checking there's no tilt in your pelvis, no tension in the shoulders. And melting down. The absolute priority is alignment, so always look that your hips are not tilting to one side. That is where the abdominal strength is kicking in. If you feel that lower back is straining, your bum's going too high, so keep it at a height that feels safe for the body, no strain. 4 more, imprint, squeeze. And let's melt for 3. Exhale, squeeze, and come back to imprinting to squeeze, And last one, for those of you who want the gentle option, I want you to come down and rest. If you can challenge yourself, stay here, and we add a heel tap and lift. And 2, nothing else moves. And 3, and up, breathe 4, and up, breathe 5, and up, squeeze that bum and hamstring. 2 more, down, and 1 more. And slowly melting down and swap. Hello bum, hello hamstring and core. What I don't want you to be feeling is lower back pain. So remember, if it is happening, you are going too high for your body, keep it lower. I promise you are still strengthening if you keep it low. Let's go squeezing up, checking your hip line. Often we want to compensate in the shoulders, so just be mindful that that's not happening. Squeeze. And let's lower down. Good. Breathe out for squeeze. And melting down. Really work on that articulation down so you're combining that strength with really deep mobility. Exhale to squeeze. Keep checking your hips are not tilting. Breathe out, squeeze, and down. 2 more, exhale, squeeze and lift. And 1 more. And for those of you who rested after this next one, do the same. If you join me on the tap, let's go. And up, slow, 2, and up, and 3, and lift, and 4, and up, breathe 5, and up, breathe 6, and 2 more, 7, and 1 more, 8, and slowly come down. Amazing. Drop your cushion and ball. Squeeze those knees into the body for the lower back release, and give your body a rock side to side. Massage your back. And let's have a look at those hips again as you draw your circles for 3 big loops. Let your back continue to tilt in and out of the mat. And 1, good. Let's reverse around for 3. And circle 2. And circle for 1. I want you to place your feet together, open your knees, and we're going to place that ball or that cushion. In fact, if you have a cushion, you can fold it in half to make it a little bit higher. And I want you to place that cushion just at the base of your shoulder blades. So have a quick close look at where I position the ball. Make sure yours is in the same place. I want your feet together with knees apart. And be strict here that you're not letting one knee fall lower than the other. Knees are in line with each other. I want you to give yourself some neck support. So hands at the base of the skull. And from here, we're going to gently offer that upper back stretch. Now, let's work those abs. We breathe out as we tilt the pubic bone. We zip that belly and get into your top ab connection. Good. Inhale, let's release it back. Again, breathe out as we tilt, zip, and curl. Your bum is relaxed. And inhale, release. If this is a little too much for your back, you can do the same movement without that ball and without the cushion, just working on the mat as a curl. Breathe out, be strict. I don't want to see the chins tucking, those hips pushing forward or jutting back, keeping that strict neckline. And let's do 5 more. You want to be activating from that pubic bone right up to your chest bone. The full abs are at work. 4, breathe out as we curl into your body. And inhale, 3. Breathe out, tilt and curl. Inhale, let's lower, 2. Breathe out, tilt and curl. Inhale, if this is it for you, your body's reached its maximum, rest. If you can do more, let's go for it. Top blocks, let's work them. 10 little ones, and 9, and 8. Breathe out, 7. Deep breath, 6. Exhale, 5. Breathe out, 4. Exhale, 3. Breathe out, 2. Exhale, 1, and relax. Hello core. Place that cushion and ball aside, grabbing hold of that band or belt. I'm not done with that core, you know me. I love a good core workout, so band or towel or belt, whatever you're using over the feet. And every session I want you to feel that improvement in being able to sit up taller. Let's stretch you out as you move into your forward bend. Keep that core strong. Get yourself conditioned to not let your shoulders lift up. And give me 2 breaths. 1 more deep breath. And from here, we're going to curl through the spine. I want you to stay in the range that feels good for you. So if you want to keep it a halfway, go. If you can go into a full roll up, go all the way down. Take a deep breath. Imprint, connect from your core and lift up and try go deeper in your forward bend. Holding here, watching chin, watching neck, watching shoulders. And let's lower. I'm going to demo a roll up. So going all the way down, but you stop wherever your spine needs you to. Again, breathe. I want you to make sure your thighs, your hip flexors are relaxed. Let's forward bend and stretch. And let's slowly lower down. Stopping at your maximum. If you're doing a full roll up, go there. And lifting up, breathe out into your forward bend. Good. And let's lower down. If you're going into full roll up, let's go. I want everyone to lift up and bend those knees in. I want you to curl into your maximum. Connect your shoulder blades. Lift your eyes. And we just hold it here for 10 slow breaths. And 9, if it gets too much for your lower back, relax, recover. 8, breathe out. 7, zip your belly down. And 6, deep breath out. 5, exhale. 4, breathe out for 3, deep breath for 2, breathe out for 1, and lifting up, drop your band, soles of the feet together as you lift up tall, and forward tilt, stretching your hips, hip flexors, your back getting its nice good stretch out. 3 breaths, 2 breaths, 1, good. And from here, let's get you into some V-sit strength. So for the gentle option, you're going to be holding your legs and we're going to work in that flat back. So you want to get yourself strong. For gentle option, you're going to use your hands to support. If you feel you can actually use your band instead of your hands, so there's a little less support, it's a little bit more challenging, join me here. Guys, prioritize that lifting your spine and let's go. Heels up and tap. Breathe. 2. Try not letting any movement happen from the knees up to the top of the body. Low. Just from knees down and down. Can we do 5 more? And lower. Breathe. 4. Keep growing tall. And 3. And down. And 2, and down. Let's hold it on 1. Can you lift in your spine? And 10 breaths. And 9, yes, and 8. Breathe 7, deep breath 6, exhale 5. Breathe out 4, exhale 3. Breathe for 2, and last time 1. Lower your feet, stretch those legs in front. Take your backhand, anchor that band in line with you, and let's float this hand forward in the front. Keep your core strong. Let's do some posture work as we reach out a hand up. Inhale, glide forward. I want to get some blood flow into those shoulders, the shoulder blade on the left side. Breathe out for 3. And come down last time. And let's hold it here. 4 and 3 and 2, and 1. Let's soar. Hand glides forward and let's go to reach. Inhale forward. Breathe out for 2. Inhale forward. Exhale for 3. And glide forward last time. And hold it here for and 3 and 2 and 1. And relax. Belt aside and back to that ball and cushion. Joining me in your side lying position. Place that ball and cushion between your ankles with feet flexed. Swoop your feet slightly in front of the hip line. Stack your hip bones. Option A with hand on the ground for the gentle option and support. If you are up for the challenge, I want your arms down next to you with palm facing me and shoulder blade connection. Squeeze into your ball, your cushion as you lift up, no tilting back. Inhale, lower down. Breathe out as we lifting up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 3. Remembering upper body stays relaxed. Not letting that knee bend at the bottom. Not letting that hip tilt. You want to feel this work here where the oblique and that side lower back meet. I don't want anyone feeling lower back pain at all. 3 more to lift and come down. Breathe out for 2 and come down. Breathe out to lift. Now, this is it for you. You want to rest and recover, have a moment. If you want to try a challenge, stay here. We're going to bend our knees, bring your heels to bum and stretch. If you want to help with balance, hand can be on the ground. Watch your spine doesn't move. Position 4 and stretch and 5 and stretch. Breathe 6 and stretch and 7 and stretch. Breathe 8 and stretch and 9. If this is it for you, rest. If you want a power option, squeeze that ball, that cushion, hold 10, hold 9, hold 8 and 7 and 6, breathe 5 and 4 and 3, breathe 2 and 1, relax. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Taking that cushion and ball, place it behind your top leg, feet flexing once again, and I want your heels bum back all in a straight line. Get that belly, that rib peeling off the mat, core is at work straight away, and let's keep this top hand here so you can feel those TAs really triggering as we move. From here, I want you to lift your knee up to your chest. Squeeze that ball, that cushion as you lower that knee. Knee, hip, shoulder in line, your TAs are tight. Release as you lift up. Squeeze in as you pull back. I don't want you to let that lower spine move position, keeping that awesome neutral spine. Inhale, 4. Squeeze, lower back. Inhale, lift 5. And squeeze back. Inhale for 6. And let's squeeze. Inhale, lift 7. Breathe out to squeeze. Inhale, lift 8. Breathe out to squeeze. 2 more. And 9. Exhale to squeeze. Last time. Breathe 10. And hold it here. Check knee, hip, shoulders in line. Spine in neutral. Ribs, belly lifted. Lower knee and up, and 2, squeeze bum, and 3, feel that hip, and 4, and up, breathe 5, tummy tight, and 6, and 7, and lift, and 8, and up, and 9. If this is it for you, please rest. If you can, do one more set. Squeeze that cushion and ball at maximum. Tiny moves for 10 and 9 and 8 little moves and 7. Breathe 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Relax. So lovely. Whoa! That ball placed between your knees. Let's scoop these hands in front. If you want that support, use your arm or even place that ball or cushion underneath your head instead. And let's get into upper spine, shoulders, letting those hips and bums relax for the set. And center. 2, breathing out as you reach. And drawing it back for 3. Breathe out as we open this up. And coming back, 1 more. Exhale to open and just rest for 3. And 2. And 1. Good. As you come back, rest it underneath arm. Let's lubricate shoulder. 5 loops. And 4. And 3. Breathe 2 and 1, reverse 5 and 4 and 3. Breathe 2 and 1 and ready for the other side. Yes! Swinging that body around. Place that ball and cushion behind you. Feet are flexed. Form is key, so heels bumming back in a straight line, back in neutral. Peel your ribcage and belly off. Hand here. And let's get moving, releasing upwards. Squeeze trigger as you lower. Inhale, release it up. Exhale, squeeze it back. Lovely. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 2, squeeze. Inhale, lift 4. Breathe out, 2, squeeze. Check your bum and cores, rock hard. 5. Exhale, squeeze. Always checking your TAs are triggered. 7. Exhale, we're trying to condition core to always move with the body. 8. And let's squeeze. The shoulders should not move at all. 9. Breathe out to squeeze. And last time. And 10. Now be strict. Your knee, hip, shoulder in a line. Lifted ribs and belly. Lower and squeeze. 2, feel that bum out of thigh, and 3, working hip, and 4, squeeze, and 5, squeeze, breathe, 6, squeeze, and 7, squeeze, breathe, 8, squeeze, and 9, 1 more, 10 if you can, join me for that little ones for 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, breathe, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Relax. Ball between your ankles. We have those leg lifts as you slide your feet in front. Hand on the mat or hand here next to you. And let's go to lift up. Inhale, come down. Breathe out for 2, making sure that pelvis does not tilt. Exhale, 3, inhale, lower, breathe out, 4, and come down. Exhale, 5, inhale, lower, breathe out, 6, inhale, come down. Exhale, 7, and let's lower, breathe out, 8, and down. Exhale, 9, this could be where you stopped on set 1, do the same if that's the case. If you join me here, let's go 10. And stretch, and 9. If you want support, use your hand. 8, stretch, and 7, stretch, and 6, and 5, stretch, breathe, 4, and stretch, and 3, and stretch, and 2. If this isn't for you, rest. If you want that last power exercise, lift and hold. 10, and 9, breathe, 8, and 7, breathe, 6, and 5, and 4, breathe, 3, and 2, and 1, relax. Now we get your posture perfect, body balanced, and let's go as you reach it to the other side. Inhale as you draw it back for 2, breathe out, opening up and reach. Inhale, come back, good. And 3, and holding on the next one, and relax. Good. Let's see what that shoulder is doing as you draw it back, resting your head. And let's go. 5 and 4. Loop in 3 and 2. Breathe for 1 other way. 5 and 4 and 3. Breathe 2 and 1. Good work. Let's get you onto your back. Let's own these transverse muscles, and please have your band handy because we'll go straight into mobility and stretch. Now, if you're working with a cushion, you can fold it in half and let's place it underneath the sacrum. Please be strict with where you place the ball and cushion. Have a close look where it is. It's just where the back and the lower bum or the bum connect. You want the tip of the bum cheeks hanging off. I do not want it in the middle back. Anchor your arms down, palms face up. Tighten your core as you pull your one knee in. Draw your other leg and don't let your backs move from here. Let's breathe out as you stretch your one leg. Your core is tight. And slowly soar. If anyone's back is feeling a little bit vulnerable, you can take your legs higher to the ceiling. Up to you. So we can work there. For the more advanced, we go lower. Extend. And try pull that knee deep into you. Watching those shoulders. Do not tense for 6 more. And swap. Making sure you're using your core, not your thighs, not your lower back. 4 more and swap. And 3 more and swap. Breathe for 2 and swap. Last time, breathe 1 and bring your knees into body. Now 2 options. For the gentle option, your legs go to the ceiling. For the more advanced for challenge, we go lower down. Do not let that lower back disconnect. 8 reps. Let's do this, guys. Breathing out at your maximum. Inhale, lower. Exhale for 2. I'm just demoing both options for you. And let's go 3. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch 4 and come back. Breathe out for 5. Inhale, bend. Exhale, 6 and come back. Breathe out 7. And if you can't, stay there with me on 8 and hold 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Pull your legs into the body. Rest that front leg down. Bend that knee. And I want you to place your band or belt over your back foot, elbows anchored. Let's stretch you out. Stretch that knee and bend. And 2, tighten core. And 3, and if that back feels uncomfortable at any point, remove that cushion, remove the ball. It's just there to offer a little bit of lumbar release. And from here, stretch it out and hold for 10, 9, at your maximum, 8, 7, breathe, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, breathe, 2, and 1. I want you to glide that band off, bend that knee into your chest, stretch your other leg along the ground to open up that hip flexor. And just hold 5 breaths here. 4, 3, breathe 2. We're going to slide this leg in on 1. Place your ankle on your thigh. Push your knee forward and pull your legs in for that awesome bum stretch. If that's a little too much, you can keep that foot down and push that knee forward. Up to you. As long as that bum and hips getting a stretch, I'm happy. All right, checking that ball's in the right place still if you're working on it still. Swapping band over other foot, anchor your elbows down, we bending and stretching. And 2, and 3, use your breath. And 4, 5, And 6, let's hold it here. 10 deep breaths. Stretching calf, stretching hamstring. Check that your pelvis is not tilting. Checking knee is as straight as possible. Good. Sliding your band off, we hug that knee in. Flex and stretch your other leg along the ground. Get your hip flexor to stretch. Sliding that leg in with ankle on thigh for that gentler option of the bum, or pulling into the body and stretch. Brilliant. And from here, I want everyone to please remove your cushion and ball. Place both feet into the band. And from here, we loop your legs around, massaging your back in and out of the floor for 2. And circling 3. Breathe out for 4. Other way, let's go 4. Breathe 3. And 2, ready to stop at 1. Flex your feet, stretch your knees, and hold in that position. 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your one leg out. Take that foot across the body for your sciatic and ITB stretch. Pull your toes up towards you. Good. Take it into your inner thigh stretch. Watch that your hips do not tilt. Keep lifting those toes up. Excellent. Swap other foot and leg along that mat. Take that foot across. ITB and sciatic stretch. And opening your leg up, watching that pelvis does not tilt. Brilliant. And from here, both feet back into your band and challenge yourself. Try your best to land your feet down softly while sitting up. And into that forward stretch, nose to your knees. Good. And from here, I want you to turn to face me. One foot stays in the band, other knee bends, sitting up tall and into that side reach. If you feel you can actually go that one step further, see if you can grab your band. Keep your elbow lifted and chest forward to get that really deep stretch. Brilliant. Turn your chest. Shoulders stay down and stretch. 2, 3. We're going to take the same leg and place it in front. Take this ankle on top, lift up tall, and walk your hands on that band forward for 4, and 3, and 2. Good. And 1. Other side, foot into band. Open it out to the side, anchor hips down, and into your side stretch. If you wait for that deep activation, hold. Open your chest to me. Good stuff. Turning and pulling gently into your stretch. Foot goes in front, ankle onto your thigh, lift up tall, and let's go for a walk. On that band or belt and hold 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Band away, opening legs into that feet, toes and knees facing up. Imagine I'm gently pressing your back gently forward and you get in your stretch for 5, not letting those feet and knees roll. 4, 3, breathe, 2, and 1, and cat and cow. Let's do it. Hands under shoulders, knees under it, soften elbows, and move into your beautiful curl of the body. And gently into a release. I'm hoping this back feels amazing. The body's feeling core activated. It's feeling centered and really balanced. 2 more. Breathe out as we curl. And before we do our last praying crouch stretch, I have a core challenge for you. I'm going to give you 2 options. For the gentle option, toes are digging in and you're just going to lift the knees a centimeter above the ground and we hold. If you want to go into that full bridge, go here and let's hold for 10. Hold 9, strong breaths. 8, check where your chin, neck, shoulders, back are. 6 and 5. Breathe. 4 and 3. Deep breath. 2. Exhale. 1. Lower your legs. Toes together, knees apart. Anchor your bum down. Glide your hands forward. And 3 breaths recovery. 2 deep breaths. 1 more deep breath. Walk your hands to me and feel that outer stretch. Should feel awesome. Other way, walking over and feel your stretch. Walking hands forward. Take your time to slowly rolling your spine up. And lift it standing at the top. Take your right foot, cross it over, hips forward, and open up that hip line, that lower spine. Inhale, exhale, swap. Challenge, balance it, let's go, lower down. And see if you can close your eyes here without tippling over for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll it up, other leg across, hips forward, and side stretch. Inhale, breathe out, side stretch. Good. And let's see, lower down, closing your eyes. See if you can balance. If it's too much, keep your eyes open. Excellent, and let's roll it up. Bringing your feet to distance, interlace fingertips and stretch out shoulders, chest, neck. Good, tucking pelvis under, curl that upper spine, reaching forward. Back into center, chin is tucking down, stretching your neck out. Gently lifting your chin to me. Flex your hand or anchor it behind you for a nice stretch. And 2. And 1. Good. Flex or hand behind you and hold. Good. Shall we see how that spine is moving? Relax. Tucking chin. Rolling down and always hoping this is feeling looser, feeling stronger and centered. And let's roll it up. We'll do a stretch on this final one. Tuck and roll. Stay at the bottom and hold it here for 4. Stretch those knees. 3 and 2. 1. Soften your knees and really work on placing those vertebrae beautifully for the day. Shoulder blades connecting. Lift your head up. 2 breaths for energy. Exhale out. 1 more deep breath in. And exhale and well done. I'm so proud of you making this time to move, to get strong, to get balanced, and just keep at it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and so much love. Stay healthy, stay safe, guys. Bye.